What's up, guys? How is everyone doing? Hmm. Yeah, I was just on. I was just on. I was just on MLC. Someone's here, and it's JBX. How you doing, JBX?
Doing good, man.
I
What
was
the
just.
heck? You were
I
Who
was
were
just
you
on
on?
MLC.
What the fuck, dude? You having a good time then, right? What happened?
Yeah, yeah, and then Cardiff had to come on.
Carter, you know, what happened with Carter? Did he mess with you, man?
Yeah, Chad was on there. I think your mic is fucking up again.
What, Mike?
Your
Silent Mike?
microphone, your
Oh
microphone.
yeah. Well, let me see.
Mm,
Can you hear me better?
I can hear you.
So I think I
Yeah,
might have fixed the sound. Is it still popping and locking?
yeah, we're doing good. I just want to say that I
Well,
do
anyway,
appreciate. By the way, Bobby Nick is live also.
yes, you know, he's
You
going
you did a
live.
show yesterday. By
You
the way,
go live.
this is my third live of the day.
I saw that. I was trying to catch up with you. I was always behind you.
Yeah,
But I've always been behind you, bro.
yeah. But are you and Jen okay? Hey,
A
are
what
you
now?
and Jen okay? Are you and Jen okay?
Me and Jen are
Juggler,
like, yeah, me and Jen, I don't even know what to think. Like, sometimes it's like, you know what? She's evil,
whoa,
and she's
mint
admitted she's
salad.
evil,
By the way,
you know.
by the way, a friend of mine just paid me 25 in the Venmo, and by the way, I got 25 in the Venmo and five in the Cash App.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, sorry, people are paying up.
And
Love you guys. This is a
they
good
still
show
might.
today. This is a good show, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Mint salad.
You asked me about Jen, right?
Yeah. Are you guys okay?
Okay. No, no, no. It's like back and forth, dude. It's like every chance she out, she breaks away, she stops the cage, and it's like,
Are you sorry?
you know, we're constantly just headbutting on shows, but of course,
Make
it's
sure
all
Kevin
good and
pays
well.
you. He's
You know what I
making
mean?
fun of you, and that's not nice. Okay, Cindy. Kevin
But to
Brandon
make
had just had me on his show.
that's amazing. I
On
guess.
his show.
What are you? Do you got hurt? Did you get herpes now?
No.
uh, no, I
Yeah,
like Kevin Brennan. Well, I mean, like is not the right word. I don't even think I enjoy his work. You know, I mean, I don't dislike him, but I enjoy his work for sure. And
yeah,
Chad, I like Chad too, but Jesus Christ, what Chad did recently, I don't know if God would allow me to join that. But I did play around with it on my show, saying, you know, if you want to give 150 on behalf of Ski Mask, you can. But I was joking, and nobody did. But yeah, wasn't that crazy? What did you think of that?
I, I, I didn't like
Zuma,
it.
yeah, it was really, really, and I liked. I mean, not dislike him, but Zumac's pretty. You know, I like pretty good. I think his stuff's gotten better. I think he's done some good things. You know, I mean, this
Yeah,
is the verse.
someone's here in it. Christopher.
Wasabi.
Hey, Chris. I was just on MLC today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were you filling in for like Ray DeVito or something?
No.
Are you the new Ray DeVito?
Read.
You've been DeVitoized. You've been DeVitoed.
Hey, by the way, I like your TV. By the way.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It's
oh,
enjoyable. I
But
like it too.
hey, by the way, I just want to let people know that I gotta wait for him to end his show. He made a lot of super chats while I'm there. I'm the
Yeah.
big star at Banana Joe's Bar. He has had big stars, but he's always had a Jake up his sleeve.
uh-oh. You know what that means in Jake World, don't you? Here any minute now. He owes me X amount of dollars.
No,
Yep. You're gonna collect your royalties, son? Huh?
no, no, because
Yeah,
he's
you are, buddy. You're gonna be sending him like requests. I want $1 million. Hey, if you're gonna
Yeah.
do it, ask him for 1 million. All right. If you're gonna do it,
no.
don't waste our time. Ask him for $1 million.
Hey, what does a cow speak?
No, I ain't a cow, bitch.
What does a by the way, by the way, I just want to let you know a girl by the name of Tina has been emailing me again.
Oh well,
Oh, is that
ask
a
her for
good
boob
thing?
shots.
No, 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 no. Tina, I think she said she's your ex, Jason.
She's crazy. Yeah, we've talked about her 100 times. They did a whole show on her. She's dealing with stuff. I don't know if it's good to really mess with someone who's dealing with the type of things she's dealing with, but she does she needs some help. You know, it's none of my business. We haven't talked in a long time, and I don't ever talk about her or even think about her. She's on her own. You know, she does what she does. She's not. This was like a thing, so yeah, but that's what happened.
Mm.
I don't want to say too much because I don't need to, and it's gonna be overdone. Then I already did this. Remember, I did that whole show on her.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness. Yeah,
I
you
did the
probably
whole
want to stay
show on her,
away from
dude.
stuff like that, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then I took it off. I said, you know what? Because she's dealing with real shit. I mean, she's not, but I don't want to that. So I don't. I
Yeah.
host. I don't really hope anything. She was pretty easy to me.
Is that my connection going bad or is that Jason's connection?
Jason.
Oh, okay.
It's mine.
Oh,
But
okay.
really, who really knows? Who really knows? Maybe she's doing better. Did she send you any pics?
No.
Okay. Well, why is she telling you should just get it to the pics? Fuck all that. Don't you got enough of these girls message you?
My feeling is that Jake probably was messaging them. Jake, are you on
Oh
another
yeah.
tear right now? Are you trying to start shit again?
Oh, I know. No, she don't care anymore. I don't think she's in. listen to me or anything right now. This was like a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh man.
But tell me about your exes.
Jake, he had a
Hudson,
question.
Jake, what about those? What about your exes?
Give me 1 minute. I'm doing something.
Yeah,
He's
he's
finishing.
watching another
Jake,
show.
he's finishing right now, watching MLC.
Yeah.
he's going. He's going. Kevin Rain. Ooh.
Yeah, he's typing up his contract.
No, hold on.
No,
I'm just doing. No, I'm. What I'm doing is I'm doing something.
Are you masturbating,
yeah, I
Jake?
think.
No.
I know he's almost
Okay,
finished.
good. Oh goodness, Jason, you sounding healthy, man. You're sounding good. What's been going on?
I've been doing good. Lost a lot of weight, and I have been eating more healthy and all that shit. So I got everything together. It was so
Well, that's
it
good.
was good because I wasn't feeling very well, So I had to get
I could
serious to
tell.
stop being fat. Stop being fat. So, and
What is it
I'm
that you've been
almost there. I'm
doing?
almost there. Huh?
What
A lot
is
of
it that you
coke.
did to lose the weight? Oh God.
A lot of coke. No, no. I did it supernatural, like really gay, organic. Everything has to be like approved. Like it all. I mean, even the meat has to be approved. It can't come from certain. It's just like everything's insane. So beyond that, how I eat pretty low, and I do a lot of fasting. It's a lot of spiritual stuff, uh, and I take amino acids and supplements almost every day, or you know, interchange and do workouts, walks, stuff you can do anything, push-ups, anything like
Oh
that.
well, there
No,
you
it
go.
really
There you
isn't
go.
math. Yeah, it's not math. Stop being fat, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Fuck that.
Well, keep it up there, big
Still got
guy.
a little fat. Yeah, I mean, I was like what, almost 3 fucking 70, whalish.
Oh wow.
Should have fucking, I should have registered on the seaboard, but no, yeah. Now I'm like, was it 265,
Oh, there you go, man. Over 100
370,
pounds.
370. Yeah, it's over, and now it's over.
That's
But
good.
I'm gonna lose a good amount today, though. Uh, Pretty much. I'm predicting I'm gonna be in probably the 50s, maybe 58. And I've been able to do this. Like, so let's see if I can make it 58. Let's see. Because I've done this before. I've guessed it. I've been like,
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
what what are you doing, man? You don't look that bad either. You looks like you chilling.
Oh man, I'm in between deliveries right now, working 70 hours a week and just man, kicking my ass. Yeah, just staying busy like always.
Seven, can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go. Now I can hear you.
Oh, jeez, I don't know what the heck that was. You know what that was? That was the CIA working against us once again because they have a personal. Uh, all the conspiracy guys. Everything is real, even the spider people and the worms that live in your heads. Anyway, it is true. There is this worm in your head. It's right in the center. It's got like an eyeball, and once you activate it, it feels like it's gonna pop right over the top of your skull, and then worm in your head in 3 different ways.
Okay.
The Kundalini, bro. The Kundalini. You don't want to fuck around with it. The Kundalini.
Oh man.
Sorry, I was just doing something.
Ancient.
Sorry about that.
We were too. I was jerking him off, and he was finishing me.
Oh, here's another one. Here he is. Here I am to work. Ban him. Here's Chad Zumach. Clearwater Chad.
Hey, Dick, you did great
Yay.
at MLC. You did great at MLC.
Thank you.
What were they asking Jake
Hello,
about?
Chad.
What was their reasoning
Oh,
in
it
having
was
him
just
on?
so many questions at once. I don't even. He was reading super chats. He did really good.
And here's another person. Hold on, come on. Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
What's up, Chad?
the master of the Ray DeVito, Dr. Chow.
What's up, brother? How do I sound?
Sound fine.
Good,
We
man.
got JBX, Christopher, Dr. Chow, and the great Clearwater Chad.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Great
Hope
to
you're
be
well.
here.
What's up? What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? Sorry it's been so long. Glad I was able to catch you a little bit this afternoon.
Yeah, I know you've been busy with other stuff. So we
Yeah.
got a lot of let's talk about Ray DeVito. By the way, what did you think about your co-host doing a stream to make money? He made money on ski mask.
It was fine. Like I was tight with Ski and I'm tight with Chad or whatever. So, I didn't think that in particular was like, I wasn't like offended by it, but at the same time, like I just think his branding and messaging is way off lately. And I don't like the vibe of where he's going, but he's been here before. He's turned it around. So it's always interesting to watch, I guess. So maybe, yeah. What do you think?
I think that he's a moron.
Yeah. Well, I would say like the brand of like what he was doing, going after everyone, and then kind of like bending the knee to them and all that. It's brand destruction. He basically changed up his personality for a little bit for some reason.
Just to make money. He did it for money, King. They did it for money, King.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, like he's always kind of changing things up a little bit. That's it. I don't have too much to say on him.
Sorry, guys.
Are you talking about Chad Zumach?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Z-Man.
Yeah.
The Mud Shark. Yeah. So, and, Ski and Chad were two of my favorite guys to watch and to stream with. So I was always trying to, and Ski was actually a huge Chad Zumach fan, especially over the last 2 years. I have countless instances of him being on our show talking about how he likes what he's doing. He's trying to apologize. So I always thought like, if they squashed it or just let it go, let the past be the past, things would be better. But Chad still seems mad about something. It's like, get over it at this point, but whatever.
Yeah, I like Chad. He was. I followed a lot of his stuff. Thought he did good. Thought he got better and everything. This I don't really care for that much. But what am I to say? I feel like I watched him. He does. This was just really odd, but it's his fucking choice.
Yeah.
Stick on to. I mean,
sorry, guys.
Successful for him.
Hey, Jason's audio keeps cutting out on him there.
Yeah.
Is that his audio? I couldn't tell if it was mine.
It's been successful for Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I had Chad on my show several years ago. And he seemed like a good dude then, but he kind of seems like, as you guys pointed out, he seems to kind of be becoming different having a different personality every so often. And I don't know.
He
I just
sell
been
here's the thing. Here's the thing. What Chad is doing. Chad is actually afraid of the potato now.
he's afraid of Cardiff. I know he didn't like Cardiff, but he's afraid of Cardiff now.
He
Yeah,
won't do
he wouldn't
shows.
go on with them with Kevin Show.
Yeah,
It's still the same BS thing. I'm not going on with a cartoon character. It was the same
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Well, I think it's because Cardiff called him out on it, and he doesn't want to answer tough questions.
Oh, that very well could be it. That very well could be it.
Well, I'll say about Chad, one of the things that's the best and the worst thing about him is he's highly reactive. And he
Mhm.
doesn't have a lot of foresight of planning, but when you're doing a daily show like he's doing, you need to be reactive. So whatever comes up, that's what you're reacting to. That's what's going to give you content. But he's in this routine. So are all of his ideas great ideas? No, but that's just the nature of what he's doing. I always, when I was working with him, I was trying to plan ideas out a little bit or show concepts,
Yeah,
or so it's just a different approach. There's
yeah,
a million different ways to stream. You can just turn it on and interact with the chat. You can play clips. You can debate topics. So it's just one of those things where what he does is what he does, and if he's going to react to the latest news, he's going to piss off people like that, doing stuff like that. But that's his
yeah.
thing. So
I agree. And I think that has kind of become the go-to kind of thing now. When you go and you look at what podcasts used to be and what they've become, they've really kind of been downgraded a great deal into start the camera, let's see what happens kind of thing. So you kind of emphasize those things, the reactionary kind of thing a little bit more, but there's really not much content within whatever it is he does, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it is. And that's kind of become normal, sadly.
yeah, no, I mean, and that's the thing. Like some people love and the routine of like, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do the hype train at the end, we're going to do this little thing at the beginning, and it's like every day it's this at this time. I'll listen to it while I'm working. I'm not even making a value judgment saying his show is bad. I think when he switched over to the other software, it really screwed him up.
Yeah,
But I think he's back using StreamYard when I saw him today, and it seemed like he's kind of back in his vibe. So who knows?
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I've always kind of been the guy that's like, okay, this is the plan for today. This is what I'm going to cover. That seems to be not really a thing anymore, sadly.
Eh, well, and it's
You're
kind
talking
of
about
like,
topics, though.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
topics
and
don't
but then,
really. Yeah, something
yeah,
is
well, the
just
topics,
uniformed.
yeah, and it's when it's drama based like this, it's like you're really reliant on people posting clips to Reddit or on YouTube for you to like kind of react to. If you're not
hmm
creating your clips yourself, it's kind of like you're very dependent on what's going on
oh,
with the
yeah.
that's
show, I
very
guess.
true.
Hey, you know what? This is actually this
So
is.
true.
I just want to say that this is a panel. And by the way, I just want to say that I've been jumping into the. You guys do a sports show every week, Chow, right? You and Lomir with a good
Nah,
proper.
yeah, we like to talk football from time to time, usually during the football season a little bit, but nah, it's not like a weekly thing. But yeah, like I like football mainly, but
By the way, I was so I've been watching a thing called Around the Horn on ESPN. They took that show off the air.
yeah, I heard you talking about Tony Reale a bunch like a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago. I remember that show growing up. That show's been on the air for 20 years
20
at least.
something, 23 years, 23
Yeah,
years.
Oh, wow.
and it's kind of like a podcast in a sense. Like
Yeah,
they're discussing. They have a topic. Everyone gives their opinion. They move on. They put 90 seconds on the clock. It's a great idea for a show. It makes sense. It lasted so long, but
Yeah, and also, and by the way, Tony here's the thing. Tony Reale said that he was his favorite. He emailed me after I did a song for him, thanking me, and he said that was his favorite show that he's ever done was that show, and he's so grateful for the opportunities he's getting.
well, I remember when I started watching him. I was a teenager, and he was
It
like
wasn't
a young.
Tony wasn't even the original host of ATH. It was Max something.
Yeah, but then when he came in, then it was like, yeah, it was I know who you're talking about. But then when he came in, it was the boxing guy, Max Kellerman.
Yeah.
But then when he came in, it was like he looked like he was so young, and then now he's like a grown old guy, So it's crazy to see. But
Hey Chris, you got a show today?
Me? I'm going to try and record some segments of Rock Talk Live today.
By the way, Tuki is here. Tuki is here.
Oh, good, great to see 2K.
No, 2K.
Oh, 2K.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to say that I'm doing this just to make people happy. Dr. Chow. Dr. Chow had a good. By the way, Dr. Chow and I think someone's backstage. Who sent this guy a link?
I did.
How's it going?
Hey Jerry, are you? Hold on before you decide to do something.
Oh, Jerry's not going to do
What do you
anything
think I'm
bad.
gonna do? Show my arsehole?
He may do that. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I just want to show you my dreadlocks.
Hey, by the way, let me ask you something. Does your boss know that you're here?
What boss?
Bobby, Nick, and the girl from Howard Stern.
Yes.
Jerry don't have a boss. Jerry's his own boss.
I ain't got no boss.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to talk whenever with whoever the fuck I want.
I think we lost JBX.
Good.
Wow.
Thank God. Yes. Now I'm just waiting on the next podcaster to fucking leave this earth.
Oh my God.
Bye, Jerry.
That's how you do it. But, hi, Jake. How you doing? I've not talked on.
Oh.
Here we go. So Jake,
I apologize about that.
Well, it's all good. Jake, I want to say this before you get into anything, bro. You, me, and Mir were the first episode of Mir Musk. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah. I was watching it.
But the thing is, I got mad and asked you guys to pull the episode.
Yeah.
As he does.
Yeah, no,
as Jake does.
And Mir, I know you said, what's Mir's problem with me? You know how Mir is. Like, he doesn't, that's his character. He's super chill offline, but once he gets the camera on, he wants to be confrontational. That's like his ski mask-esque, to him. So don't take it personal, Jake.
I just want to say something to. I have no problems with Lil Mir. I asked it because he didn't want. He was getting mad at. He was blocking me. So when I asked for you guys to pull the episode, it wasn't because we were fighting at the time. We weren't fighting, but he blocked me, and
I remember. And he said something like he quit sending me links and stuff. So he was rude. Yeah.
Rob, I'm not gonna say that, Rob, because I'm not gonna mention. I'll say hey to Chris and Kyoto and Jen, but I'm not gonna say to those two other people because there's a lot of people that say, oh, every time
What?
Here's
What's
the
going
thing.
on?
Anytime I mention that the name of the girl from the Howard Stern show, her name, everyone thinks that I'm talking about her, so I'm stopped talking about her.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. But Jake, I want to do like a retrospect with you because you're an OG too. Like
Yeah,
we were talking about ski masks last night, and it got me thinking of back in those days, like 2 years ago, when we were all kind of starting out, you know, and or at least like me and Mir, and like being with
you
you and
know,
being with Ski. So we got to do
yeah,
like a what back then versus now, all the stuff that's happened,
yeah,
and do it on with Mir.
you know what this is, and I didn't when. So here's the thing: when Chad put it on the internet, I didn't believe it until I read Cabana Kid, and I didn't believe it because I thought it wasn't true because I didn't want. I always try to state my facts because I try to state true facts. I try to fact check stuff before it goes on air because I don't want to look like an idiot or an asshole for posting something that is not true. And Chris doesn't like that. Christopher doesn't do that either. He checks his facts before it goes on air, right, Chris?
Yeah, but I don't use liberal fact checkers. So.
You don't go to Twitter.
No, I've always been the kind of person that always says you got to use a primary and secondary source. You
Yeah,
know,
I, I, I,
and
I
that's just comes from my back when I used to be a journalist, and back when I used to be in radio. You know, it just kind of just something that's a part of me.
oh, we lost a little mirror. We lost little mirror.
Mm.
So it's down to sorry, Dr. Chow. We lost Dr. Chow. Oh, we lost Here's JBX. He's
Did you
gone.
lose Jerry?
Yeah, no, he's banned.
Why?
You hear me now?
Yeah, sorry
Somewhat.
about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about bringing
Oh yeah,
Jerry.
no, I was Jerry. What happened to Jerry? Jerry Aberdeen?
Uh,
Jerry was in here for a little bit.
yeah. By the way, this is my
You
third
guys killed.
podcast.
Oops.
My third. Don't drop the camera.
Well, Joe, my camera last episode is that he straight just like cried to kick my camera right off the bat when I was shooting at his house.
Yeah. By the way, Joey did a video today.
Uh-oh.
They said that they said Joey's no longer part of the Dabble Vloggers.
He says that every
No,
couple months.
maybe that's true.
Nowadays, he says it every couple
But
days.
it might be true.
Yeah.
He does count. You ever lose X?
Hey, you might wanna go in and come back. You might wanna go out and come back in.
Yeah,
Hello?
I think Jason just has some really bad connection issues where he's at there. I think that's what's going on over there. Yeah, Chad, everybody was going and
By the way,
messaging me about that as well.
people sent me your DMs. If you're begging to be other people, it's very funny and pathetic.
Ah.
By the way, that they got no filter coming up in a few minutes.
Oh,
No
okay.
filter. But I want to talk about Clearwater Cheddar. Why are you not eating?
Oh, I mean, I can't eat every second.
Yeah, when he
I eat a
said that, I
lot,
was
but
sitting there going,
goddamn.
is Chad fasting or something? What's
No,
going on
I
here?
ate a little while ago. I can't eat every
Yeah.
minute, you know. I know it's a funny bit,
that's
but, you know.
well, yeah.
Kip, you're not blocked. Kip, you're not blocked, brother. You're not blocked. I'm just letting you. Here's the thing. I'm just letting you at arm's length because I don't want nothing bad. You fucked up
Kip's
my
a good kid.
Yeah.
Listen. So here's the thing. Number one, I'm not unblocking him. I wish him well. I'm not dealing with this shit.
With who?
Here's the thing. Bobby and all those guys are threatened are making threats against me.
Oh goodness, I didn't know that. Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That they're saying that they have people that could come and hurt me.
Wow.
That's the reason why I've been scared.
Now, see, Bobby and I don't get along, but however, I don't necessarily see Bobby saying that. Are you sure about that?
Bobby's always so. People are saying he's going to send brutal pain to hurt me.
Okay, so you haven't heard him say that though,
I
right?
haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything
Okay,
from him.
okay.
It's just his people that go in the chat to say that.
Chad, that sounds to me. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, but that sounds like somebody's just
Jake,
kind of fucking with Jake.
Right.
Jake,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, because like I said, Bobby and I don't get along, but I do not see him saying that. I think people are fucking with you, Jake.
you know, but also when you said that she has people that could come.
Wendy claims that she sends diapers to Kip's house. Okay, so that's just what Wendy does. It's one of those things. She's not mean or anything like that, but she is reactionary, just like you, Jake.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to say that I did buy some skins and got some coins to get some skins in Marbles on Stream.
What is that?
Marbles on Stream is like a marbles game. It's a online marbles game where
Oh, okay.
we play marbles for prizes. You win a free trip to the Cousin Jim house, Lord.
Man, that'd be a real letdown. Uh, I don't think I've played a video game since last time I played a video game was like 1992.
Sega.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Sega.
Yeah, so I think for me it was mainly Nintendo. I had the Sega Master System though. I did have that.
Pour me a double shot. Sorry,
Yeah.
I got that song in my head.
You kids today and your Dan Fogelberg music.
By the way, that was country, by the way.
Yeah, I have no clue who the hell that is.
I think it was Morgan Wallace.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
By the way, I'm buying music off of Apple.
Why don't you just get an Apple Music subscription?
Huh?
Why don't you just get an Apple Music subscription? Then you don't have to pay for it.
Come again?
I said get an Apple Music subscription. Then you don't have to buy music on Apple.
True.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever new music comes out, I just go and anything that I want is like, okay, I'm gonna add this to my library. It's all in my subscription. Chad, what you been getting into, big guy?
Let me think here. Yeah, I haven't been doing much lately. Just working a lot and going on any shows that when I'm not working before work.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
How about you, Chris? It's been a while.
Oh, just been busy. Like I said before, working 70 hours a week.
Oh, damn! It's even more than me.
Yeah. And then yesterday I had Liberal Karen's Gone Wild. trying to fit in an episode of Rock Talk Live because I got so many things to go over, and just trying to find the time.
Right. That's a lot. Yeah, I thought I worked a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, after moving, my rent is 3 times more than what it used to be. So, I got to stay busy. And
Right.
plus, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm doing something wrong if I'm just lounging around.
Yeah, I mean, it is good to stay busy for sure, you know.
Yeah. But at 44, I need to realize that I'm not 24 anymore.
Yeah, so I have the same thing. I'm 46, so same deal.
Yeah.
When you're in your 20s, you can go a lot longer without sleeping or, stuff like that too.
Oh, absolutely. And now it's like I'm in bed at 9 o'clock.
Right. Same here.
Used to be up being crazy all night and all that stuff. And now it's like me, my cat, and my chamomile tea. That's
Mm.
it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, and it's good to slow down a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Much more fulfilling.
Right. True.
Less damage than you're doing to yourself.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, man. Oh. Whew.
Yeah.
So Jake, you never told us exactly why you were on MLC.
He wanted me on.
For what reason?
I don't know.
They didn't ask you any questions or anything?
By the way, if anybody that wants to tip the stream, there you go. There's my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. If you guys want to get money, I don't do that damn super tip system like a lot of those other guys do. Let me guess, Clearwater Chad is on super tips.
No, no, no.
From what I understand, from what the super tips thing is, it is basically something that is actually kind of modified, that is for free in the OBS store or something like that, and they just kind of modified it with sound. Is basically all it is. So people can get the same rate by using the very thing in OBS and using a virtual camera. You
Yeah,
may even be able to use it in EVMux because you got virtual overlays, and that
yeah.
uses a virtual overlay system.
By the way, I had a good time over there. I had a good time.
Hey, well, that's good.
It is good.
That's good. You know what? You know what? That reminds me. That might be something to try out. I see Nimrob's in the chat, and I almost wonder if we need to try one of those things in movies with 2K that is linked to his PayPal, so people can go and um, donate directly to him, or whenever he does the new K movie night,
Whoa!
it goes in
Whoa!
there.
Whoa! 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 Mutter and John says, Judge signs order revoking conditions of Steel Toe's release. After indirectly mentioning at Ricada Law's wife on social media, Judge revokes conditions of Pretend Radio Guys. Yes.
Okay, what?
So here's the thing. He brought up so he muttered this is dear thank you for your very yeah. He's got a court hearing. Aaron's got a court hearing June 25th.
Over what? What did he do wrong this time?
He indirectly mentioned Kayla Ricada. He's not allowed to do that.
Okay, I guess we'd have to see what exactly he said in order to see if there's even anything there.
Yeah. If anybody that does want to do a tip, you can do it through the Buy Me a Coffee. If anybody that does want to tip the stream and help, because it helps.
Sure.
What? Apple just added center stage into the iPhone now? The heck?
Oh.
Nice.
No, that's a good thing. I'm gonna
Wow.
see how I activate that, because I know I can do it on my Mac now, since I got the new Mac. Uh,
Jim Stansel.
no, see, let me see the option. I'll probably have to play around with to see it. Just got a little pop up that said that.
By the way, Jim Stansel just followed me. I'm gonna send him a link.
Oh, cool.
Uh, oh goodness. But yeah, gentlemen, I got to go and jump off over here. I just got a delivery order, so I'm gonna make like a baby and head out.
Yeah.
But
All
Chad,
right.
it was good seeing you again, big
You
guy.
too. You too. We'll see you soon.
All right, see you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, Jake,
So-
you did great at MLC.
So, what did you think about what I just read? That he might be heading, Aaron might be heading back to the Slammer.
Well, I don't want to see anyone go to jail. I mean, doesn't sound like he did nothing that bad. He probably didn't even remember what he did.
That's the jackass button. Sorry. I just want to say to anybody, I'm just reading Twitter a while, and it came up on my Twitter feed about it. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys doing this. You know, I do appreciate people. Um, if anybody that does want to support the channel, do a buy me a coffee, guys. I get more percentage than you if you guys do a I get it's like a 10% I get over there.
Jake, I have to ask you a question. Why aren't you monetized? You have more than enough subscribers.
Because I had the tax paperwork.
You what?
Tax paperwork.
Oh, you don't want to do the AdSense stuff?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm already. By the way, I just want to say thank you guys very much. I hope everyone is staying safe. This has been a good show today.
Right,
So
it is, yeah.
here's the. Aaron was court ordered to not mention Kayla in his show directly or indirectly because she's the victim of the crime he was accused of. He fatally disregarded this and talked about her for a year.
Okay, I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah.
What did he do to her, allegedly?
Basically sent nudes of Kayla to Gino without Kayla's permission.
And the girl Kayla, was that his girlfriend?
Nick Ricardo's wife, the girl
Oh, okay.
that Nick and Aaron and April were swinging with Nick and Kayla.
Oh, that's wild. Okay.
He even has Kayla blocked in the chat. By the way, he has Kayla blocked. He has Kayla's name blocked in the chat. You can't say Kayla.
Wow.
Yeah. This has been a good show, guys. This has been a damn good show.
Yeah, I agree.
This has been a damn good show, but I think it's time for us to pull the bus into the barn.
All right, it was good to see you, Jake. Thanks for having me on.
We're not. I gotta find somebody to raid. Yeah. You know what? Let's not do it today because what's your PO? But I do have a. What's your waiver? What's your PO? I have an Amazon. I have a Throne wish list. Throne is so. Come on. So Throne is like So Throne is like Amazon wish list, but it won't tell you what city I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a Throne. It's like an Amazon wish list, but it won't. It's very secure. There you go.
Bless you.
Thank you. There's the wish list right there. Waver, if you want to send some to there's the Throne right there. It's in the chat. By the way, you can't stop. You can't fuck this up.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right. It's, yeah, but so I want to say I'll do like 8 more minutes on here.
6:30. Okay.
I'll do, and then we'll get off the air. We'll do 8 more. By the way, because it's right now it's like, oh yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah, it's all good. So, anything you watching later in the Devilverse, Jake?
Yeah, been doing a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah, you've been going on a lot.
Yeah, make money. Yeah, new seal. Yeah, got a new seal. Yeah, make money. Yeah, I hope. You know what? I just want to say thank you guys very much. I hope everyone is staying safe. By the way, if anybody that does want to, there's the thing there. You know what? I'm gonna end, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you to Chad and all these guys for coming on. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, I'll see you when I see you. Bye.
All right, see you guys.